Palantir Technologies is gearing up to report its first quarter 2025 earnings on May 5, 2025, after the market close, setting the stage for investors to assess whether the company's momentum in AI-driven data analytics can continue to power its stock forward. Year to date, Palantir's shares have rocketed 52%, a surge that reflects growing enthusiasm for its Foundry and Gotham platforms as enterprises and governments alike double down on artificial intelligence and data-centric operations. Earnings Spotlight, May 5, 2025. What's on deck? Palantir will host its Q1 2025 earnings release on May 5 after markets close, followed by a conference call where CFO David Glazer and CEO Alex Karp will possibly unpack revenue growth, margin performance, and outlook for the rest of 2025. Revenue and guidance. Analysts expect roughly $864 million in top-line revenue and EPS around 13 cents, driven by continued expansion in U.S. commercial and government verticals. Key metrics. Watch for updates on annual contract value, ACV, growth, customer additions, especially Fortune 1000 enterprise deals, and margin trends as Palantir scales its services. Investors will quiz management on milestones for Foundry's AI integrations, think automated model pipelines, agent frameworks, and the next set of AI assistants for enterprise ops. Think of the call as Shark Tank for data. Will Palantir's pitch continue to wow, or will skeptics question whether a high forward valuation is justified? By April 29, 2025, Palantir stock had climbed 52% since January 1, distancing itself from legacy software peers and even many Magnificent Seven names. A few drivers: defense and government wins, multi-year contracts with U.S. intelligence, DoD, and NATO allies underscore Foundry's mission-critical credentials. Commercial acceleration, fresh logos in pharma, energy, and consumer goods have offset earlier skepticism about enterprise adoption. AI hype tailwind. As generative AI and data agent frameworks go mainstream, Palantir's reputation as an early pioneer in large-scale data orchestration has ignited renewed bullishness. It's like watching SimCity for real, joked one trader, referring to Palantir's knack for turning messy datasets into living, breathing dashboards. Outpacing industry and market. While Palantir soars, its industry, defined broadly as data analytics and enterprise software, has slid about 6% this year, reflecting mixed results among legacy incumbents. Even the Zacks S&P 500 Composite, a benchmark of large-cap performance, is in negative territory, down roughly 6% YTD. Why the divergence? Palantir's unique blend of AI-native platforms, defense-grade security, and rapid deployment beats the lift-and-shift approach of older vendors. Investor view: many see Palantir as a growth-at-scale story, big revenue runway ahead, yet still investing in R&D and new verticals. By the way, if you are benefiting from the content so far and want more like this, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications bell, and comment the word more. Just go ahead and type the word more so I know. Now that you've commented, let's continue. But wait. If you are interested in stock news updates that might be relevant to your financial targets, join us and become a member for member-only videos. Find the link in the description section below. Why investors are possibly bullish. AI Amplifier. Palantir was an AI skeptic's pet, a company built on data integration long before AI became Silicon Valley's buzzword. Now, its Foundry platform automates ML pipelines, deploys AI agents, and connects real-world operations to predictive insights. The result? Faster time to value, not just proof of concept, demos, security and compliance. Foundry's fine-grained access controls and FedRAMP compliance are natural barriers to entry. In an era of rising cyber threats, big agencies and regulated industries prize a partner that can lock down sensitive data. Platform momentum: once a customer goes live on Gotham or Foundry, the sticky nature of the deployment, user training, API integrations, dashboards, makes churn unlikely. More than half of new revenue comes from existing customers expanding use cases. Gazing ahead, Palantir's next frontiers. Smart cities and digital twins. Imagine Paris's mayor playing SimCity on live traffic, power grids, and crime data. That's the promise of Palantir Foundry's digital twins, semantic, IML-driven city simulators that let officials test policy changes before hitting go in the real world. Barcelona has piloted similar urban intelligence projects to optimize scooter lanes, waste pickup, and even emergency response routing, with results so dramatic, locals possibly joke that the city's a video game of itself. Climate and disaster relief. In drought-prone East Africa, the UN's World Food Programme prepositions aid based on automated logistics models in Palantir's humanitarian operations platform, slashing lead times by weeks and ensuring food arrives before empty stomachs turn desperate. Healthcare analytics. Johns Hopkins and NIH researchers are tapping Foundry to integrate genomic sequences, EHR records, and epidemiological feeds, feeding them into predictive models that flagged COVID-19 hotspots nearly 10 days before cases peaked. By 2028, fridge agents and beyond. Fast forward 3 years, your smart fridge whispers, running low on oat milk, at 2 a.m., then quietly places an order via your built-in Foundry agent. No human intervention required. This everyday magic is a tribute to Palantir's vision of data everywhere, embedded everywhere, and always working for you. Imagine your toaster reminding you to check the air quality before firing up, quips a Palantir software architect. Or your dog's collar alerting you to a heatwave, data-driven puppy protection. Palantir's Q1 2025 earnings on May 5 are more than just a number-crunching exercise. They'll reveal whether the company can keep sprinting ahead of a possible sluggish industry and tepid market. With shares up 52% YTD, management has high expectations to manage. Yet, if Foundry's urban sims, humanitarian logistics, and healthcare foresights are any guide, Palantir's narrative remains one of innovation, resilience, and a dash of playful sci-fi. So, mark your calendars for May 5, grab your popcorn, and get ready for a data-driven show, because in Palantir's world, reality is the ultimate sandbox. Beyond smart cities, more Palantir playgrounds. Supply chain and logistics. Imagine a global shipping yard where cranes and containers move themselves in real time to optimize loading, orchestrated by a Foundry-powered logistics game master. In 2024, several Fortune 500 shippers began trialing Palantir to forecast port congestions and pre-position containers, turning Port of Los Angeles into a real-world Tetris board with 0 lines cleared late. Picture a container ship sending you a postcard when your sneakers are loaded, complete with a live ETA hologram on your phone. Financial fraud and compliance. Major banks have started possibly hooking Gotham into their anti-money laundering (AML) pipelines, flagging anomalous patterns across millions of trades in milliseconds. One European bank estimated that automated triage via Gotham cut false positive alerts by 40%, letting analysts spend more time being data detectives and less time chasing innocuous dollar swaps. Imagine your bank's AI butler gently tapping you on the shoulder. "Sir, that offshore transfer to the Maldives looks fishy. Shall I fetch Inspector Gadget?" With all these possibilities, Palantir Future could hit it to $1,275 and more, making it the most important software in the world. It's our privilege that God, the creator of heaven and earth, will bless us abundantly, make us the head and not the tail if we love him and obey his commandments. Please acknowledge him in your plans and he will direct your paths. Proverbs 3 verses 5 to 6. Want more information? Please check the description section. Also again, if you are interested in more relevant stock news updates, consider becoming a member. Link in the description section. If you have watched until the end, drop a comment like this: "I stayed until the end." Just comment that I stayed until the end. When I see this comment, I will give you a heart. There are 3 more important steps to build wealth. First, like this video, subscribe and then turn on the notifications bell. If you do this, you highly motivate me to continue bringing to you educative and transformative videos every week. Do not miss out on our future videos full of knowledge and wisdom. All I am asking is your subscription. Thanks for joining us today. Your support is appreciated so much. Do not hesitate to share this video to help someone. I recommend that you watch the next video, subscribe to the channel and share your thoughts about today's video. Thank you. See you in the next video. By God's grace, we love you, and blessings to you.